Hi guys, this is Usama and today we are going to review Nissan Note 2013 second generation. The Nissan Note has been undergoing a steady improvement over the year and now it's become most decent hatchback that you can buy in the Kenya. The Nissan Note has a competitor in Kenya and in which include Toyota Rectis, Mazda Demio and Honda Fit. Today we are going to review that one is XDIGS, in which you can found smart start, automatic AC, navigation, radio, fog lights and you can say 14-inch wheel cups. We start our review. So now we are going to start our review from the exterior of this car. So we are discussing front side. First, you have seen the headlight of this car, and in the headlight is pretty elegant design in the new shape of Nissan Note. If you see, there is a one HD bulb and there is a one side indicator bulb managed in the headlight. If we talk about the grille, so there is 3 panel of the grille. So you can that give its pretty sporty look, because the bonnet is wider from here, but it is slightly slim to give it the sporty look. The logo is managed by the Nissan in between the grille of this car, and here you found there is a layer of chrome plated trim, so you can found from inside the headlight go there and here. If we talk about the bumper is specifically designed and put the best effort of the bumper in new shape, because in the last shape there is very pretty simple standard bumper, but in that shape there is providing different cuts, different modes of this bumper to increase the front look and increase the body style. And if we talk about the fog light, you know, this car we are reviewing the second highest, that is DIGS Nissan Note grade, so that's why it has fog light. If you go beyond grade, you cannot found fog light. So after this there is a grill, plastic grill you can also found here. So this one is the exterior we are explaining you. Let's have a look to the other side. So if we talk about the side exterior of this car, so here you found a fender, and the fender is almost designed newly because it gives a new shape to the Nissan Note 2013, and here you found the side indicator which are not available in the old shape. If we talk about the side indicator, so you can found side indicator here that is available in that grade. If we talk about lower grade, you cannot found side indicator. If we talk about the tire, so tire has 14-inch of size, and it has road clearance according to the Kenya standard is 6.5 inch, but this car has 5.9 inch of road clearance, so you must be required the spacer to uplift the car to avoid the beams and bumpers and the beams and the jumps of the road. The trunk we are going to discuss. The first thing, the spoiler. Spoiler is managed under the trunk. So this car, the light will be blinking once you push the brake. The back wiper is given in that model, and the logo is managed by the Nissan, and there is a Nissan Note chrome plated name. If we talk about the bumper, as I described you before, the bumper is most preferably designed in this model, because in old shape the bumper has very pretty simple. So in that shape they are most focused on the bumper, the front bumper and the back bumper. So you can see it has a very beautiful design and very elegant shape given by the Nissan. If we talk about here you found the logo of DIGS model. It's second highest model of the Nissan Note. If we talk about the light, so here you found the 5 and 8 HD bulb inside this mirror, and this is used for brake light, and the two part given to the brake light. And if you talk about the central part, this is for the indicator when you are moving turn right and left. So let's start our review from the interior of this car. So here we see the steering. So steering is pretty simple and it's very pretty standard. If we talk about other cars like Rectis, Mazda Demio and Honda Fit, which has competes with to Nissan Note. So I think so Nissan Note has a worst steering as we saw. If we talk about the odometer, so you see the center dial is representing the time and the speedometer of the car. And if we talk about the left side dial, so it represents the RPM of the car. And if we talk about the right side of the dial, it show you different notification like seat belts, gates opening, gears which are you driving, and the other mileages, and what is your other options available in that dial. If you saw there is a button, so we can move this button to change your mileage, okay, and this one is helpful for this function only. Now we are moving to the center dashboard. If you saw, there is a very clean and beautiful design. It's a very not pretty simple, it's beautifully designed dashboard. There is an airbag that given for the passenger. And if we talk about the inside in between, so there is a two AC vent options available above the navigation and stereo. There is a stereo you can see, and you can open this stereo, okay, and you can put your CD and whatever. There is a radio we can show you. Down here to the stereo, there is different options that belongs to AC. If you see, there is a rear for the rear wind clean, front wind clean. There is a increase of your air, decrease, off. And if you talk about mode, you can see you change your mode, either which type of air you want. That is AC. If you stop AC, you can open switch off auto. Now it's using according to the automatic temperature, and that we are going to off. If we talk about the center dashboard, there is two cup holder given by the Nissan for the passenger and driver, and there is a gear knob. If you see, the gear knob is parking, return, reverse, neutral, drive, okay. And after this, there is very good option that given in few new feature, that is eco mode. If you push the eco mode, okay, so you can increase your fuel efficiency. And there is a handbrake that given in the on your center dashboard. And after this, there is a space for the for your keys, googles and whatever you want to put here. So this is a dashboard we explain you. If we talk about the storage, so there is one compartment, storage compartment. There is second storage compartment on the dashboard. So now we are discussing the back passenger seats for this car, and I really impressed in that type of car. The seats are very comfortable. You can find the legs room. You can see this car, this seat is too much back, but it has too much leg room, headroom. And if you talk about, there is two headrests that given by the Nissan in that car, and they remain these seats pretty simple but very well designed according to the sitting. So if there is 5 adults and they are going for the long journey, so they cannot feel any problem during their journey, because it has very comfortable seat and has very big rooms according to 5 adults. Now let's talk about the trunk. If you talk about the boot, so boot has a pretty unremarkable space, so you can manage your medium size of suitcase you can manage inside this car. And if you're looking for more space, so you can flat the seats, the passenger seats you can flat it, and you can increase your boot space. So it's a pretty standard boot space that increase their worth in the new shape.